And we are back. Predictions week 9 edition, halfway through the season. We just had the trade deadline finish. A lot of moves that very well could impact how some teams do. You got guys like Chase Claypool going to the Bears, TJ Hawkinson going from the Lions to the Vikings, so an interdivision trade. Got Bradley Chubb going to the Dolphins for a first. You also have Jeff Wilson going to the Dolphins. You have Chase Edmonds going to the Broncos, I believe, in that trade. Rob Fenton going to the Falcons. Those were a lot of them, I believe. William Jackson going to the Steelers. So you had a decent amount. But we're not here to talk about the trade deadline. We're here to talk about predictions. So last week I went 12-3, which puts my season total to 78, 44, and 1. And the games I got right, or actually, let me keep it easy. The games I got wrong were the Ravens, Buccaneers, the Cardinals, Vikings, and the Giants, Seahawks. That was it. Only 3 wrong. That's pretty good. But now week 9. Here we are on Thursday Night Football, 8:15 p.m. All games are in Eastern Time, by the way. We have the Eagles and the Texans. Eagles are currently 7-0 undefeated, and the Texans are currently 1-5-1. The Eagles in a battle for Pennsylvania against the Steelers, they absolutely dominate 35-13. They got to the point where they had to put their backups in, just afraid of injury. And the Texans fall short to the Malik Willis-led Titans due to Tannehill not playing, I believe, due to an injury or something. 17-10. I think the Eagles are going to pretty easily win this game. I don't see a team like the Texans being their first loss, but we've seen it before with teams on massive win streaks with trap games. Steelers losing to the Washington. Yeah. Starting out the 1 o'clock games. Oh, since we're here, before I actually start those, the teams on a bye week are the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are currently 2-6. The Browns currently 3-5. The Broncos 3-5. The 49ers 4-4. The Giants 6-2, and the Cowboys 6-2. So 6 teams on a bye this week. We only got 13 games, which is the lowest we've had all season so far. Starting at the 1 o'clock games, we got the Colts and the Packers. Colts are 3-4-1. I said Packers. I meant Patriots. Patriots are 4-4, so a pretty even game record-wise. These two teams know each other probably pretty well. They used to be in the same division, I believe. The Colts, they lost last week. I don't know how. Let me just skim through my papers. Oh, they lost to the Commanders 17-16. That's right. And the Patriots win 22-17 against the Jets. I think this is probably going to be a very underratedly good game. I think people are going to say, oh, the Colts aren't great, and the Patriots are, just kind of there. But I think this is going to be a good game, and I think the Patriots are going to go away with the win, mainly because it's at home. I probably would have gone with the Colts if it was at the Colts, but it's at the Patriots. We're going to take the Patriots to win this one. Next, Packers and Lions. Packers, they lose on Sunday night to the Bills 27-17. And the Lions lost 31-27 last minute to the Dolphins after choking away their lead. I really want the Packers to win this game. And I think they're going to. But, man, if they don't win this game, we are going to have big issues. I'm a Packers fan, if you can't tell. Very big issues in terms of, talking about the playoffs. So come on, Packers, let's just get it done. Oh, by the way, Packers are 3-5. Lions are 1-6. Next, we have the Chargers and the Falcons. Chargers 4-3, Falcons 4-4. Chargers were on a bye week last week. The other team, there was only 2 teams, the Chargers and the Chiefs. I'll just get that one out of the way. And the Falcons, they narrowly survived against the Panthers. That game went to overtime. Winner of that game led the division. Panthers score a last-second touchdown. Kicker misses the extra point due to a penalty that pushed them back a bunch. And then, the kicker misses in overtime. The Falcons win because of that. I think the Chargers are going to win this game. It would not surprise me if the Falcons won this game, though. I feel like this, looking at all the games, is the most upset-worthy in my opinion. I could see a few of them, honestly, but this one might be it because the Chargers seem so consistent. Next, we're going to scroll a bit. We got the Bills and the Jets. The Bills 6-1, Jets 5-3. The Bills, they beat the Packers last week. And the Jets lost to the Patriots 22-17. This is a good game. The Jets win this game. It's really going to make it a tight race in the AFC East with obviously the Patriots. They're, assuming they beat the Colts, are going to be pretty close. Dolphins, they're right there too. And then you're going to have these teams like half a game. I think the Bills are going to probably dominate this game. And I really don't see more than a 5% chance the Jets win this game. And you can come back to me on this, but I think the Jets are frauds. I think that 5-3 record is not as, great as it appears to be. Next, we have the Vikings and the Commanders. The Vikings are 6-1. Or are they 5-1? Mine says 6-1. All right. And the Commanders are 4-4. Vikings, they win against the Cardinals last week in a high-scoring game, 36-28, I believe. And what was the other team? Commanders, they won 17-16 against the Colts. I think this one also has an upset alert, potentially. I don't think it's going to happen. Kirk Cousins, he knows a lot about Washington. He used to play there for, I believe, 6 years, was it? Obviously, his rookie deal, and I believe he got franchise tagged twice. I think the Vikings are going to win this one, and I don't really think it's going to be very close. Unless if, the Commanders, come back at the end. But either way, I still think the Vikings are going to have this. Next, we got Battle of the Cats. We got the Panthers, who are 2-6 against the Bengals, who are 4-4. Bengals. Panthers, we literally just talked about, lost narrowly in overtime due to their kicker, essentially, against the Falcons. And the Bengals lost pretty badly. I believe it was like 32-13 or something against the Browns on Halloween. I think the Bengals are going to win this one. I don't really think it's going to be close. I think the Bengals are probably going to start out slow, but they're going to really heat up, come around, mid-second quarter, and they're not really going to look back after that. Next, we only have 2 more 1 o'clock games. We have the Raiders and the Jaguars. The Raiders 2-5, Jaguars 2-6. Raiders got shut out 24-0 against the Saints, and the Jaguars lost 27-24 or something? 21-17 in London against the Broncos. I think the Raiders will win this game. I think Jaguars have a very good chance to upset, but just not good enough in my opinion. I think the Raiders have this one. And our final 1 o'clock game is going to be the Dolphins, who are 5-3, and the Bears, who are 3-5. Little flip-flopping records. Dolphins, they won 31-27 against one of the Bears' rivals in the Lions, and the Bears lost 49-29 in a shootout against the Cowboys. I'm going to keep it plain and simple. I think the Dolphins are very dominant. I think they're a top 5 team in the league if they're, firing on all cylinders and are healthy. I pick the Dolphins to win. Starting out our 4 o'clock game, we have 2 of them. I'll just show them all. We go from 4:05 to 4:25 to 8:20 to 8:15. It's crazy. Just all different times. Normally we have like 2 4:05s and 3 4:25s, but no, none of those this week. We got the Seahawks and Cardinals. Seahawks 5-3, Cardinals 3-5. Another flip-flopping records. Seahawks, they beat the Giants 23-10, I believe. No, I'm saying I believe 27-13. Yeah, good thing you checked. And the Cardinals lost 36-28, I believe, against the Vikings. I think the Cardinals will win this game. I think the Seahawks probably should, but I think the Cardinals, if you can't tell by my predictions, I've gotten the Cardinals wrong a bunch of times because I'm a huge Cardinals believer. I believe, they have the roster to make things work. And they're just not at the moment. So yeah, if the Cardinals can turn it on, I think they're gonna win this game, and I think they're gonna go on a bit of a run to at least get 6-5, above 500 at least. 425, we got the Rams and Bucks, probably the best game in the playoffs last year. Both of these teams have underwhelming seasons. Rams 3-4, Bucks 3-5. The Rams, they lost pretty badly, 32-13, I believe, against the 49ers. And the Buccaneers on Thursday night lost to the Ravens. And 27-22. I think the Buccaneers are going to respond with a win this week. With how this NFC conference is going, no one's really out of the playoffs and no one's really clinched. Besides, there's a few powerhouses. You look at the NFC East minus the Commanders, and then you look at the Vikings. Those are really the only teams who are doing well record-wise. Then you kind of drop off to the 49ers, who I believe are kind of in their own league record-wise, and then you got everyone else. I think the Buccaneers are going to win this game and, try and climb their way back. Sunday night, we got Titans and Chiefs. Both teams 5-2. Titans win against the Texans with Malik Willis 17-10, so that's good. Derrick Henry went off, and the Chiefs, they had a bye week. I think the Chiefs are going to win this one with relative ease. Sorry, Titans. I understand, you guys are 5-2. A lot of people are hating on you, saying, oh, you're probably one of the worst 5-2 teams. I don't necessarily think that. I just think the Chiefs are way superior. Because in my opinion, I'm going to spoil power rankings. So click off and watch my power rankings if you don't want them spoiled. But I've had the Chiefs, Eagles, and Bills 1, 2, and 3 every single time this year for power rankings. Since week 3 or 4 or something. It's insane how they're doing. And I don't think it's going to change for a while. I think Chiefs have this. Monday night, Ravens, Saints. Ravens 5-3, Saints 3-5. Ravens, they won their game against the Buccaneers 27-22, and the Saints, they won 24-0 against the Raiders. I think the Saints have a possibility to win, but I'm going to Ravens. Sorry, Saints. To recap my picks, the teams I have winning are the Eagles, Patriots, Packers, Chargers, Bills, Vikings, Bengals, Raiders, Dolphins, Cardinals, Buccaneers, Chiefs, Ravens. And the teams I have losing are the Texans, Colts, Lions, Falcons, Jets, Commanders, Panthers, Jaguars, Bears, Seahawks, Rams, Titans, and Saints. And that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys tomorrow with tier list. And let me know if you agree with my picks. And goodbye.